Celestina, CEO and psychotherapist at Floating Counselling. One of the main reasons that I joined this project was because I definitely wanted to pivot my business. I wanted to find out more information on how to be able to consistently apply for funds, fill out the application correctly, instead of wasting time and being rejected often or being rejected sometimes. So this project has definitely helped to outline that as clearly as possible. It's giving tools and strategies in place, which is amazing because I can always go back to the workbook and find out more information or read a bit about it before I fill out any application or funding I want to fill in. One of the things that I definitely would love to see in Floating Counselling in the next 3 to 5 years is that we keep pivoting and supporting our community. At the moment, the purpose of Floating Counselling is to support the community physically and mentally, to be able to, for parents to be able to deal with the traumas, the past traumas, so they do not pass that on to their children. So for me to be able to offer this to schools, to support parents in schools, to support young people in schools, to support staffs in schools would be amazing on a bigger scale. At the moment, we're supporting the community and a few schools here and there, and a few private clients, a few private parents here and there. But I would definitely love to be able to apply for funding, to be able to support a lot more people, especially in the Black and ethnic minority community, because mental health support is something that is absolutely ignored. For a lot of reasons, which I'm not going to go into on this, but that is definitely something I would love to educate the Black and ethnic community about, especially the Black and African community, about the fact that the mind is just as important as the physical body, and just educate them on how they can look after their mind. And you don't necessarily have to go counselling or go through all the process of counselling, but you can learn to look after your mind in your own home. You can learn, just like you can do physical exercise in your own home. Of course, you can also go to the gym with a professional, but you can also learn to do exercise and do exercise in your own home. So these are the kind of ways that I definitely want to support the Black community, the Black and African community and ethnic community. But my main priority is definitely the Black and African community. At the moment, we also give out food to the Black and African community in Croydon, Lambeth and Southwark. And that is simply because of COVID happened. Even before COVID, we were supporting the community, the homeless community in Croydon with food. And then COVID happened and it just became so much more apparent that, regardless how mentally stable you thought you were, now that, nutrition and, lack of food may happen or is happening to some people in the family. Some people are losing their jobs and it's absolutely affecting their mental state. So we have, started to support the community on a bigger scale to get weekly food in Croydon and also give them emotional support on a weekly basis. And that has been absolutely amazing to be able to do that for my community, for Croydon community in general. That has been amazing. Raise Your Game program has definitely been beneficial. And the way it's been beneficial to Floating Counselling is quite linked to the tip that I would definitely give any entrepreneur out there. And it's just to niche down as much as possible, because when looking at application forms for funding, funders want to know that you know what you're definitely going to do, even though you yourself, as we do in Floating Counselling, we know what we want to do, we know what we want to help the community with, but putting that into words, you have to be so specific and niching down and know exactly who your target audience is, do your research, and also being able to show this physically, writing down, is so important. And that is definitely what this program has been able to help me with as the CEO of Floating Counselling.